even better with the addition of all new water features and some redesigned classics. This is where the magic begins. The Los Angeles headquarters.
You lay here.
Just make sure nothing moves. That was it?
Yeah. Only Palmer, he's not here yet. Cindy. Brandy. Ashley. And Porter.
Well, yeah, exactly. But when that's here,
You, this is what you gotta do. You gotta do this.
Cover the bed for
Made it a monster.
And then
it's just me and Jarryd in the room.
To eat something nutritious, like Chobani Champions yogurt. It's a good source of protein.
No.
Jason,
Which one are you?
huh?
Are you cutting your
Yeah, Jason will be like this.
Okay.
So he's gonna lay there and he'll lay next to him.
No, Jarryd, go get the door, and then you come lay down.
Incredibly graceful, edgy, and fabulous to watch.
Really out-coached Eric Spoelstra, not only in this game, but in this series. They're really on two different levels completely when it comes to managing pressure situations. And a lot of it has to do with just what Eric Spoelstra has failed to establish with how this team is going to play on a nightly basis, more so even than it was in this game. It's just the way the Heat play, and it's not good enough to win games like this.
And it's pretty stunning when you look at the box score. If you tell Miami before it starts that Rondo, Pierce, and Allen will combine to shoot 11 for 42 and you're going to lose on your home floor, you wouldn't believe that. But you told me today on ESPN Radio that Miami must win this game comfortably because if it is close late, they won't. Why did you think that, and why were you right?
And I'll be the first one to say that I thought the Heat would win the game because I thought they would be up 10-12, because I thought their energy was going to be so great defensively. They would overcome whatever offensive deficiencies they had. So I underestimated the Boston Celtics in this game, but I did believe if it was within a possession, 3 minutes to go, either way, that the Heat were going to lose the game because of the fact that the Boston Celtics make winning plays. You trust their guys. When you look at the Miami Heat, you just don't trust that they're going to run a set that looks like it has any sort of cohesion to it. You don't trust guys to knock down open shots. You don't trust them at the foul line. And in this game, their offensive struggle started to weigh on them so much that they made critical defensive mistakes in transition that gave the Celtics easy baskets even after they had scored. They're breathing a sigh of relief running back on D. Here goes Pierce to the rim. Here goes KG to the rim, getting easy buckets. All of those things, it's just not winning basketball. And that's what the Boston Celtics do as well as anybody in this league. We never should have sold them short in their ability to win this game. They did, and they proved once again that they play like a champion when they have to. They have so many guys that have ice water running through their veins in these moments.
NBA Tonight, 1 Eastern, more of Tim Legler. Stephen A. patiently waiting, chomping at the bit to give his 2 cents before you hear from Stephen A. and Robert Flores. Here's Eric Spoelstra on the losing end tonight.
Remember Jarryd played down the other bench?
Okay, it's a loss, and that's all it is. And that's what our focus is right now, is to fight any kind of noise from the outside or any human condition, and to collectively come together strong to prepare for the next game. And this is what the playoffs are all about. It tests your collective character and your resolve. And this is the journey that we have to be on right now for whatever reason, okay? And so, it's a tough one to lose here at home, but it's over with. It's got to be behind us right now. Our energies have to be ready for Thursday night.
Eric, you guys seem to struggle at times in the half-court offense. Was there a particular reason? Was it their defense, or why did you guys look disjointed when you got into the half-court?
A little bit of both. I mean, come on, was either team in a great rhythm? Until most of the rhythm shots came off of loose balls or transition, both ways. They shot 40%, we shot 39%. That's what will happen with two good defensive teams. We had moments where we were executing and able to get some looks. Other moments where it's tough, and again, that's what playoff basketball is about staying the course through all the highs and the lows and finding a way to get it done at the end. We didn't tonight, but now we have an opportunity on Thursday.
Coach, you talk about fighting that human condition and fighting the outside noise. How do you do that?
Well, it's probably like a boxer. You just got to go back to your corner. right now. I mean, we all just have to huddle up and lean on each other. We're the only people we can depend on right now. All right, so that can be a very powerful thing, and that's all it is. At the end of the day, if you don't add the weight of it that will be out there outside, that's all it is a loss. All we have to do is focus on winning Game 6, and then all of a sudden, bang, that momentum changes again.
You're in the room right now.
Eric, Chris Thomas from Fox Sports. Could you just talk about what you thought of Chris Bosh's game, and did you think about going back to him later in the game, or maybe was he just a little bit too rusty for that situation?
I did, and I didn't think it would necessarily be fair to him to throw him in with 3 minutes to go. But I thought he gave us good minutes. I think that's something we can build on. He felt good physically afterwards. That's a good sign. I didn't see, a great deal of rust. I think his energy, everything.
Hey, what's up, dude? What are you guys doing? You're not in the room? Oh, okay. No, yeah, 'cause we're supposed to. Because I think we're supposed to go to the bar, the little, what is it, piano bar?
Piano Man.
Yeah, but I guess they're all meeting.
How did it go?
We're walking back now. We're fucking over here on the strip. I'll call them right now. I thought they were you. They were picking up the phone. I was taking a shower or something.
The heart of a champion. Let's get that out the way. Now we get to Miami. We look at the Miami Heat, and this is a team that everybody's looking at. LeBron James did not choke. Dwayne Wade did not choke. But at the same time, this is a results-oriented business, and they didn't get it done. You walk into any locker room in the NBA, and they would tell you one complaint about the Miami Heat, and I'm quoting here. They say they're Hollywood as hell. That's what they say. Joakim Noah is the one that has said that on the record. But there have been many others. Then we see this game. LeBron James, 9 points in the fourth quarter. Dwayne Wade, 14 points in the fourth quarter. Nobody else shows up. Nobody else even acts like they're relevant. On top of all of that, defensive rotations. They're not there. Sometimes they didn't even bother to get back on defense. Offensively, they seem like there were no sets whatsoever. So you got LeBron James. You got D. Wade. You've got Eric Spoelstra, who is now on a hot seat. Because if they don't get out of the Eastern Conference Finals, don't tell me everybody's going to be looking at him. This is bad. This is very, very bad, because it's one thing to go out. It's another thing entirely to go out the way they look like they're going to go out. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm not picking them to win Thursday night. I'm not doing it.
Should he have played Chris Bosh more?
Absolutely. 14 minutes. Last time I checked, he's getting paid 9 figures, and he wants to play. He comes into the game. He gives you 12 minutes or so in the first half. He registers 9 points. He's got 7 rebounds. You play him a grand total of 14 minutes. This is a 6'10" dude. You've got Kevin Garnett running roughshod over everybody. 26 points, 11 rebounds, better than 50% shooting from the field. And you don't put in the one guy that can at least distract him. Kevin Garnett was back there basically playing zone half the time. Not literally, almost literally, because Doc Rivers had to play in zone. But even when he did it, Kevin Garnett was able to lay back in the cut. Why? Because he had nobody on the perimeter to be concerned about. You've got to know these things. If you're Eric Spoelstra, Pat Riley would know it, Phil Jackson would know it, Larry Brown would know it. Eric Spoelstra is supposed to know better. He's been trained by one of the best. So when you look at it from that perspective, and you understand that the big three is here, this is on the line. This is your season, because you don't want to go back to Boston for Game 6. The fact that he doesn't have Chris Bosh in this game for all but 14 minutes, to me, is as egregious as it gets. This is very bad. Very bad.
Well, the Celtics have a chance to close out the Miami Heat Thursday, right here on ESPN. Moments ago, Rajon Rondo, Paul Pierce, and Michael Petras at the podium.
Can you talk about the first 3 quarters and how you were playing the backcourt violation? These shots in the fourth quarter, kind of attacking the basket, kind of setting everything up for the run.
It was just a matter of time. You know, my teammates told me to keep attacking. I made some mistakes I usually don't make. Just a lot of shots I usually make, but that's irrelevant. We stuck with it. My teammates believed in me. Nobody played well. You know, it's not KG and PG, but other than that, you know, we kept fighting and we found a way to get the win.
Rajan, Kevin McNamara from Providence Journal. Can you talk about both fourth quarter plays where in scrambles you directed rebounds to really big jump shots won by Petrus?
It's just a will. You know, I think I was trying to find a way to give us a will to win. When the ball came out, we made a block on B-Bass's dunk. I saw Petrus out the corner of my eye, and I was trying to tap it to him as quick as possible because I knew LeBron was coming. And I think the same thing happened with second play, but you know, these guys deserve all the credit. You know, we wouldn't be in this situation up 3-2 if it wasn't for our entire team.
Paul, Noah Kozlov, Center Sport. Doc said that he wanted you to take the ball to the basket on that three, then he saw your footwork.
They said they were on the street walking around, I guess, and now they're coming back.
Are you fucking kidding me?
It's kind of hard to say.
I guess, dude. I thought they were walking around the casino, yeah, that's what we were down kind of on the strip, we're walking back right now.
I knew it was at my range. The shot clock was winding down, and just took the shot. That's just, being in those moments so many times, understanding what the team needs, being able to concentrate and get the best shot for us. I thought that was the best shot.
You guys need help?
Once I saw him back up, then I was able to
Alright. Just knock open for you guys.
Here in front. Game 5 last year, obviously, it was a different scenario and different situation and all that. But it was LeBron closing you out then. Did you take anything extra in the last couple of minutes, the way you guys were able to take control the way you could?
I hate you, man! That's how You think I didn't say anything bad about you guys? Imagine if I was... What both do you do?
Let's put it this
No, you said you? Because they didn't say anything bad about you. I was like, fuck, Meza has to go.